Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 37 of My Player here on FIFA 19. We end the season today with Real Madrid away from home in the final league game, and then Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey final. We could yet end this season with some silverware. There will be a vote in the top right corner, that little eye symbol. Click that and let me know if you would like me to stay at Valencia for one more year or hand in a transfer request. I will act upon your response. The feedback yesterday, in the comment section at least, was majorly, or mainly, stay at Valencia and challenge for Europa League title. But there were a handful of people in there saying maybe, you know, try and go back to England or maybe try Germany. So we'll wait and see what the overall response is to the vote, and then we'll take it from there. But we start with Real Madrid. Hopefully we can end the season with some silverware. We, of course, won the Brazilian League and got the Golden Boot that year as well. So we have some personal accolades and team accolades to our names so far, and it'd be great to add another team accolade to our trophy cabinet, that being the Copa del Rey, although we have recently played Atletico Madrid and lost to them in the league. But both Madrid sides today, Real first in the league, then Atleti in the Copa del Rey. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, or subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Episode 2 of Season 4 at Newcastle will go live later on today. Check the channel page for yesterday's Episode 1 if you missed it. But for now, I'm going to concentrate on everything My Player. Courtois in goal for Real Madrid. They're playing a 4-3-3. Varane, De La Fuente as the holding two in the middle. Then Kroos, James and Isco. James Rodriguez back at Real Madrid in this save. Asensio and Mariano up top with Bale wide right. Mariano through the middle. Well, I mean, we could try and make an impression perhaps. If they're playing Mariano up top, then maybe there's the opportunity for a move to Real Madrid in the summer. Who knows? You could play me through here. I've called for it. And we're played in behind. It's De La Fuente that's with me. We've beaten him. Oh, but I've not got the strength to get this shot in, unfortunately. That was a really nice turn. Quite at the angle I needed to get away from the defender. Lovely through ball. Perhaps should have just shot from the angle I had, but I thought the defender might well have gotten a block on it if I tried to. Here's Toni Kroos. Isco had the man over on the far side and elected not to use Marco Asensio. Might well be deemed a mistake on the back of my mistake at the other end, but both sides clearly attacking freely. Real Madrid's first clear-cut opportunity though, straight down the throat of the keeper. Nacho into Asensio, back there to Isco. Here's Mariano. Isco again. Madrid looking to get themselves a goal in front. Asensio stands it up. It will reach Bale, but his header finds the goalkeeper. It's two-headed attempts Madrid have had so far in this game, both of which have been straight at the keeper, thankfully. Now, Guedes is in behind here, and the obvious ball is the man at the back post, but he's going to play me in. Thibaut Courtois makes a good save. I really should have done better with that, to be completely honest. Great position, played in, and I've hit it not straight at the keeper. He's done well to claw that away sideways. Obvious thing to do would have been to tip it up and over, and Socrates will get that to Rodrigo, and if that had gone in that manner, that would have been goal of the season on the final day. As it happens, it was nowhere near. James through the gap to Mariano, but given away. Where there's forward there to Kondogbia. Obvious ball was me. I'll go again though, because Kazawa looks to play me in. Oh, touch is poor. I've supposedly got 92 ball control. Not seeing that in game. Well, my dribbling is only 80, so you would imagine that once I get the ball under control, I'm not amazing with it, but considering I have such high supposed ball control, my guy's first touch on a number of occasions really does let him down. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time. I had a decent touch in the one clear-cut chance we did have. But unfortunately, it was a good save by Thibaut Courtois to deny me, and our keeper's made a couple of saves to deny them. See what happens in the second half. We could get the... Well, I guess if we're to beat just one Madrid side today, then I'd rather it happened in the Copa del Rey. But if we can beat both, then I would like to get 3 points on the final day, just to ensure we finish 5th and ahead of Getafe in 6th. Kondogbia lets it run. Out to Levan Kazawa. I could have called for that. Still probably could. Kazawa to Kodogbe. That'll call for it here. And he'll play me in. And, oh, good save by Courtois. Will it drop? Kodogbe has run over the top of the ball. He's actually just ignored the football and run over the top of it when all he had to do was slot it into an empty net. I can't believe we haven't scored there. Lovely ball through to me, and I really should have tucked it away, but Thibaut's been superb in the sticks for Real Madrid so far today. Asensio could punish us for missing a glorious opportunity at one end, but flicked away nicely by Gonzalo Guedes, who tracked back well to stop the run of Bale being effective. Kroos will take the corner short. Isco could cross instead. Neto can only punch. Kazawa into Kondogbia. I'm here short. There is Christian Pulisic. He'll get it back to me. He's gone again. Oh, and he's back to me again. That is a superb team goal. I'm going to celebrate with Christian Pulisic if I can, because he deserves the credit there. It won't let me. Never mind. 1-0 Real Madrid. Against Real Madrid, sorry. 1-0 against Real Madrid. Valencia 1-0 up. Little 1-2, 1-2-3, 1-2-3-4, and then tucked home underneath the outrushing Courtois. It's taken a lot to get past him, but that was a very nice team move. Really pleased with that. And my 10th goal of my Valencia career. Superb. Mariano. Nice tackle by Javi Martinez in the middle. And he's going to play Rodrigo in. I thought he was going to play me. Pulisic. Back there to Lima. It was the obvious ball. I wasn't really in a position to receive it. Rodrigo crossed to me. He tried and it was headed my way. Rodrigo again. Oof. Good save. Guedes with the effort. To be fair, I was running at him there, so probably put him off. But corner for Valencia, looking to make it 2 and finish it off before the end of the game. Real Madrid's league position can't change with this result. Ours could, had we have lost it. But looks like we're going to get... Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Looks like we're going to get the victory and stay ahead of Getafe. Looks like it's going to be 5th place for Valencia, which, considering when we joined the club, they were 9th or 10th and having a very, very average season. We've definitely turned things around for Valencia here with our goals and assists. 10 goals, 9 assists so far this season for us in all competitions, and we've still yet the Copa del Rey final to come. So I think it's been a successful spell at Valencia here so far. As mentioned, the vote is ongoing, and whether we stay at Valencia or leave is up to you guys. But a full season here rather than just the 6 months that we've had so far would probably yield even better results. If we do get a win here against Real Madrid, we could certainly challenge top 4 with a full year at Valencia in the league, and maybe even for the title. We have had runs of form, spells of form. We've been particularly impressive, both offensively and defensively. Atleti win their final game of the season 1-0 away from home against Levante to ensure, well, they were already guaranteed first place anyway, but we shall have a quick trade. Time to go and play the Copa del Rey final. Will we come back, go home for pre-season or for the off-season, back to England to rest with family and friends? Oh, England call up for the Confederations Cup. That's interesting. Will we go back with the Copa del Rey winners or runners-up medal? We'll find out now. Atletico starting lineup: Jan Oblak in goal, Rafael Mendes, Jimenez and Lucas Hernandez, or Luca Hernandez. Gelson Martins, Partey, Robbery and Lamar, or Thomas and Rodri in the middle. So Saul not starting. Griezmann and Diego Costa up top. Griezmann didn't play against us in the league, but it didn't matter because Diego Costa's goal gave Atleti a 1-0 win. There's more on the line here. This is for a piece of silverware, a one-off game. Who's going to come out on top? Rodri through the gap to Diego. Thomas forward to Gelson Martins into Diego Costa again. Finds Griezmann, but his attempt at a one-touch pass doesn't come off. Rodrigo around the corner there to Pulisic, who's going to slot me through, and I've shaken off the attentions of Jose Maria Jimenez. I'm going to have to look for the pass. It's blocked and will go out for a corner. Oblak certainly could have gotten to that. He delayed as he then went into the animation of going for the slide, which thankfully meant that the ball went out of play. Oh, Rodrigo flicks that on. It'll be another corner for us. Good save at the near post by Oblak. Had to be at his most reactive there. And my header goes off target. Flicked it towards the back post, or attempted to flick it towards the back post, and it most certainly was going wide, although the deflection off the defender made it questionable for a moment as to whether it may yet end up in the back of the net. As it happens, after 10 minutes, it is still goalless. Griezmann out wide to Thomas Lemar. Cross comes in and it's headed away. Going to drop to Diego Costa. Goes for the first time effort. If that had dropped a bit quicker, then he might have caused the keeper some problems. There's Atleti's first chance of the game. Not that good. Atleti haven't really had too much to say at this end of the pitch, outside of that Diego Costa chance earlier on that bananaed well over the top of the bar. They might have a chance here. They certainly will have a chance from the free kick. Pulisic taking out the man and picking up a yellow card for it. Diego Costa right in the thick of it, as always. They're going to shoot from this. It is Antoine Griezmann. We're in the wall. He's gone over us, Griezmann, but he's gone over the wall as well. 5 minutes to go till half-time. Still goalless in an end-to-end and nail-biting cup final so far that neither side has dominated to this point, and I couldn't tell you which side is going to win. Lovely ball looking for Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, and that first touch is unreal. Rodrigo with the header. We are 1-0 up. Literally just finished the last highlight by saying, not sure which side's going to win. Well, maybe it'll be us. That first touch from Gonzalo Guedes was unreal. He turns his back on it and then catches it on the outside of his right foot. And the header from Rodrigo is pretty damn impressive. Well, with the pressure from the defender, he ends up on the floor there with a push in the back. Or does he just trip as he's landing? He just trips as he's landing. But great header. Oblak nearly gets to it but can't. Valencia 1, Atletico Madrid 0 in the 43rd minute. Advantage to us. Dogbia in there to Racic. Out wide to Pulisic. I'll call for the through ball. He's played me in. Touch is decent. I've got options in the middle. Can I find any of them? Can Dogbia with a header? Oh, just wide. Nearly ending the first half with 2 goals, not just the one. Jeffrey Kondogbia very nearly making it 2-0, but unfortunately we go in at the break with just a slender single goal advantage. But Atletico yet to have an effort on target, and if they want to win the cup, they're going to have to do at least one. Here's Garces into Gelson Martins, looking to equalise. Good save by Neto. Now is not the time to concede. Rodrigo off, Cornelius on. Gelson Martins to deliver the ball into the box. Headed away, but only as far as Thomas. Gets it in. Oh, it's unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary, but they've gotten themselves the corner. I'm back on defensive duty now. Let's see where the ball goes. It's headed my way. I didn't win the header. And it's cost us the equaliser. The man that I was supposed to be marking, Jose Maria Jimenez, heads them back level. I thought I had the right positioning, but my guy turned his back to the ball and then wouldn't challenge for it. I just tried to kind of move to where the ball was going to be landing. You can see him just hopping around on his toes with his back to it. I don't know why he's turned his back and not attacked the ball, but what can you do? Sometimes the game just does things. Coquelin, oh, that's a terrible pass. We were just 3 minutes from a Copa del Rey victory. But now it all hangs in the balance again. Extra time looming. To Borja, just giving it away. Here's Coquelin. The only frustrating thing is we've taken off our 2 more attack-minded midfielders and brought on Javi Martinez and Francis Coquelin to try and defend that 1-0 lead that we now don't have anymore. And as such, we're needing a little bit more attacking prowess from the midfield, and we're not going to get it from the centre at least, because we have now 2 very limited holding midfielders playing in the centre of midfield. Pulisic back to Lima, into Pulisic again, but won't quite reach him. If we can win this header, we might still be in with a chance, because that was done brilliantly. Guedes turns well, looking for me. I can't win the header. Jose Maria Jimenez beats me aerially again. Won back even by Christian Pulisic though, and the ball being moved around well. Coquelin into Cornelius. Cornelius takes it around the keeper, into the middle again, but he's offside. The ball ends up in the back of the net actually, but Cornelius was the one that was offside as the ball was played through to him. Must be minimal, but correct decision. Gelson around the corner to Borja. Intercepted. Griezmann has now gone off, and they've brought on Radamel Falcao in his place. Martinez out there to Guedes, through to me. And Mendes with me. Turn back, look for support. There's Coquelin. There's Javi Martinez. There's Pulisic. Back in towards the middle, but Thomas heads away. It's not good enough in the build-up from us. Javi Martinez wins it back, though. Levan Kazawa could do something with it here. That something is to kick it against Chelsea Martins. Come on, lads. I'd rather it didn't go to penalties, but I guess at the same time, I'd rather it went to penalties and we lose in extra time. Blizzard could cross here and has done. It will find Coquelin. I pressed shoot, but he just looked at it. Whether he'd have been onside or not, I'm not sure, but he just looked at it. He must have recognised the fact that he couldn't get to the ball. That's why there was no animation. I was trying to shoot there. 5 minutes to go till the penalty shootout. In fact, 3 minutes now to go till the penalty shootout. Will there be one more winning goal? Atleti equalised at the very end of regular time. Can they go ahead at the very end of extra time? Hopefully not. We'll play that round the corner there to Levan Kazawa. Maybe we can go ahead at the end of extra time. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case, though. I'm going to try and win this back. It's penalties in the Copa del Rey final. Atletico Madrid do have a Champions League final on the horizon, but it's a penalty shootout in the Copa del Rey. Atleti looking to try and do a treble. League, they've won. Cup, they might win. Champions League, they still have the chance as well. Also, 1-0 down from the penalty shootout. And that will remain the case as Borja misses. Neto with a save. Cornelius steps up then to take our second penalty here against Jan Oblak. Sits straight down the middle. It's a simple save. Vega for Atleti to level it up. No! 3 of 4 penalties missed so far. Francis Coquelin to step up to give us a 2-0 advantage in the penalty shootout. And he does so. He ran up to that right-footed and took it left-footed. What is that animation all about? Radamel Falcao to get Atleti off the mark and does so. Up next is me. If I score this and they then miss, we win the cup. I have to get this in. And I have done. Done my bit. Now if Neto saves this or Lamar misses, we win the Copa del Rey. We haven't yet won the Copa del Rey. Stepping up. Score this, Gonzalo Guedes, and they can't catch us. Portuguese against Slovenian. Oh, right into the corner. Gonzalo Guedes will go and celebrate with him. And with the first man to him as well. Lifting him, holding him aloft. Valencia win the Copa del Rey. Another piece of silverware for our trophy cabinet. I'm delighted with that. And my oh wow, what a way to mark a milestone. My 100th match of my entire career so far. And we're able to get ourselves a win in the Copa del Rey. Absolutely superb. I believe my overall rating has been affected by the bug that's in career mode right now with regards to players' overall ratings not updating properly. As you can see, that agility thing has just gotten stuck at the top of my screen, which is rather frustrating as well. But I'll advance a little bit further and we'll see what the state of the Champions League final is. I'm not sure when it's played, actually. We do have games for England to play before the end of this league season, or end of this in-game season. With Sweden, Brazil and Australia in our group. But it's the transfer window that's coming up that we're most intrigued about. I shall advance as far as the first game then in that Confederations Cup, but we won't play it today. We'll do the international stuff as a separate episode. There won't be an episode on Tuesday, of course, as it's Christmas Day. So the next episode of this series will be on Thursday. On the 27th. So you'll have to wait a little bit longer for the next episode, but it will be international duty for us. Was it? I think it was Sweden first, wasn't it? Sweden, then Brazil, then Australia in the... I don't know why I'm continuing to train my defensive stats. It's not really going to make any difference, is it? We shall see what we can do. Actually, when has the... Let's have a quick look. Has the Champions League... I don't even know whether I'll be able to check the Champions League. I can. Because we weren't involved in it. Atletico won on penalties. So they lost the Copa del Rey on penalties, but they won the Champions League on penalties. We'll have a quick look at the Europa League, then maybe have a look at the other... Ooh, Monaco win the Europa League by a goal to 0 over Barcelona. Congratulations. Saw the La Liga table earlier on. So again, to confirm that we finished 5th 8 points behind Real Sociedad, 5 points ahead of Getafe, 7 points inside the Europa League spots, and Atleti top of the table. Congratulations to them. We'll have a quick look then at the other leagues just to see how things went in the other bigger leagues around Europe, who we might be playing in the Europa League next year. Manchester United head Spurs, City and Liverpool in the top 4, so we may face Chelsea or Arsenal in the group stage of the Europa League next year. That's if you guys vote for me to stay at Valencia, of course. See, one thing that baffles me is when you're in a league, stereotypically you always find that the bigger teams struggle for the majority, or at least not all of the teams that should be where they are, do as well as they should do. But when you're not in a league, like that top 6 has all of the top 6 sides in it. How many times in career mode when you're playing in the Premier League do you see all top 6 sides in the top 6? It doesn't happen anywhere near as readily as it should do. Brighton win the Championship on 109 points. Huddersfield also getting promoted back up. Swansea, Derby, Cardiff and Forest will battle it out for the 3rd remaining place. Charlton, Rotherham and Sheffield United getting relegated. Barnsley win League One with Ipswich also getting promoted. Relegated is Notts County, Bristol Rovers, Fleetwood Town and Lincoln. Cambridge, not in the top 7. Doncaster, Northampton are next to get automatic promotion. Bury, Mansfield, Gillingham and Wimbledon having... Oh dear, Cambridge down in 17th. The others having to battle it out for playoff promotion. PSG win in France, no surprises. Bayern Munich win in Germany, no surprises. Juventus win. Lazio, okay, fair enough. Lazio win in Spain by in Italy, sorry, by 3 points. Congratulations to them. Obviously, we know what happened in Spain because we're in Spain. So I'll advance then as far as those next international games for the next episode. But for today, that's going to bring this one to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And do vote on that little YouTube vote in the top right as to whether... Oh, I'm not going to play against Sweden. We'll do all the England stuff in the next episode. Vote as to whether you want me to stay at Valencia or put myself on the transfer market. We'll wait and see what you guys vote. But for now, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Newcastle video later on today, and I'll see you then.